Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm doing your week ahead reading. This will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. The messages are general, so just keep that in mind, okay? Keeping it in mind here. Watch your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, your Venus. I am doing special price readings, so that information is in the description box below. And I just want to say thank you for your patience while I was away. And I am recovering from a cold, so I'm going to try to keep these short because I run out of breath quite easily. It's not as bad as it was. I'm getting there, but... So we have the Eight of Coins, Page of Swords, the Chariot, Queen of Swords, Page of Coins. There is a sense of victory here, something being made official, something being put in writing. It can be about a new job, it can be about starting a business or a promotion. This is also legal victory. So if you're dealing with the courts in any way, there's a legal victory coming your way with some money attached to it. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Sun. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they just had the King of Wands and the Sun next to each other. The Queen of Cups with the Chariot, so we might also be dealing with the Cancer energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in particular. The Seven of Swords under the Queen of Swords. Someone's deceit is being brought to light. Someone's receiving, dealing with the consequences of their actions is what I'm getting. That's where the legal victory comes in. I think someone didn't declare everything they were making, or they gave false statements, false information. I think there's something along the lines where they declared less than what it was, if that makes sense, and now they have to compensate and kind of pay back. And the Five of Swords, yeah, definitely legal situations here for some of you. There's definitely a victory if that's what you're dealing with. The Five of Coins. I feel like someone cheated you out of something. Because we have the Five of Coins, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Okay, someone cheated you out of something. And you took him to court, as you should. You took him to court. It's coming to light, whatever was done. King of Wands with the Sun. The King of Wands could be either the legal representative who just won't stop until he gets his victory, or this is the person you've been dealing with, the person who was sneaky and either didn't pay their child support, or they didn't pay spousal support, or they didn't declare their earnings so that they wouldn't have to give you half, or whatever the case may be. Okay, but there is a legal win, oh for God's sake, with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Coins. There's a legal win. Someone's name is cleared is also what I'm getting. And with the Page of Coins, there is financial compensation as well. Okay. A deep sense of victory with the Chariot because you didn't give up. This also comes after a time with the Eight of Coins and the Page of Swords of research. You might have hired an accountant, or like a forensic accountant, if that makes sense, or a private eye or a detective of any other kind, to look into this person's finances, to track down their statements, to, you know what I mean? And that's what wins you the case here. For others of you, this is about a job that's coming in. The Chariot and the Sun card, there's definitely a victory coming in here. What I want to say is be careful and make sure everything is put in writing with the Page of Swords before you agree to anything. Because with the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Coins, it's either they're trying to be vague about the pay, or they're trying to be vague about what they expect of you for the pay they're giving you. There's something where they're intentionally not telling you something. I get an attitude of, if they don't ask, we won't tell them. If they ask, we'll figure it out. But if they don't ask, don't tell them. Okay? If it was just the Seven of Swords alone, I would have looked at, what other cards are around and try to come up with different scenarios if that's how it, resonated, if that's how it made sense. But with the Five of Swords and the Five of Coins, the Five of Swords is definitely telling me this is willful. This is someone who's doing this intentionally. And it's to give you less than what maybe they would give someone else if they asked, or you know what I mean. That's kind of what I'm getting. So make sure, because we have the Sun under the Page of Swords, make sure everything is clear and make sure they put it in writing. Okay, don't take promises, don't take anyone's word for it. Make sure they put it in writing. It's a good opportunity. I'm not saying it's not a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity, but I will say they will try to get away with it if they can. If you are very strict and very, not backing down, that's fine. They'll conform. But if they can get away with it, they will try to get away with it, okay? So just keep that in mind. Same thing with any sort of promises you're dealing with at this time. I do see how not backing down and not taking no for an answer gets you victory, however that makes sense, okay? For a lot of you, you might be doing a lot of traveling during this time and all your money's going there, Maybe it's one of them situations where you have to travel, but they'll give you the money for your expenses in your next pay. Okay. And for some of you, I feel like someone's accusing you of ruffling someone's feathers. But you're not doing anything wrong, so don't back down, okay, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, I definitely see you like demanding an explanation from someone, especially in the personal realm, like with relationships of any kind, of emotional and romantic, okay? I see you demanding an explanation. I do see someone trying to come back, like with their tail between their legs. Okay, they messed up, but they miss you. They want to try and make it up to you. Again, with that, what I want to say is take your time. Take your time or test them. Make them work for it or test them, because I don't like the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is like a hidden agenda where it's like, well, I'm going to try it. If I get away with it, I'll get away with it. If not, I'll figure it out. Okay, so it's just something for you to keep in mind, okay? Okay, running out of breath. So that is your reading. Let me know how it resonates with you. If it does, what kind of scenario applies to you. What your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. Make the most of the energy. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.